So what I initially wanted to do was to put all of my Mustangs, visiting them in one video, but then as I started editing it, I realized that would be a really long video unless I literally put just 2 minutes of each horse in there. Probably just going to do 2 horses per video, so I'm going to start with the first 2 that I visited, and then I'm going to go on to edit like the next 2 and then the next 2. I just thought this would be kind of a cool video for those of you who have watched other videos on my channel, just to see updates on where these horses are now. It's been kind of hard to edit videos right now because my whole plan on filming my California Mustang for YouTube videos has been messed up since that makeover has been postponed or canceled, whichever it ended up being. And now I've been traveling a lot, so I haven't really had time to sit down and edit, but right now I'm in California and today is kind of like a lay low day, so I figured I'd get this first video out. Sorry this video is kind of bad quality. I'm just recording on my laptop right now. In February, I got to visit Bree. She's still in Florida and she's doing really awesome. I was able to take a couple clips of Jessica getting on and warming her up in the round pen and then bringing her to the arena, and she's doing really awesome. I said literally just chuck it in.
Yeah, Mother wants a picture with us. You have literally no say, unfortunately.
Okay. Oh shoot, it's still recording. I thought it was gonna be like 1 minute, and I was like, oh, I'll just leave it up here. We're gonna go see, we just call her Bait Mare because she has been renamed, but it's Bree. So, yeah. So this is Jessica, who got Bree right after me, and we were just visiting her at her new home that I think she's been at for like 2 weeks now. You what?
I love it, it's so cute.
What? I don't remember.
My Apollo Drogo?
I don't remember. She was in a round pen going by.
And the horse just started bronking constantly off and on camera. Yeah, that was Apollo. That's the horse I have. So.
Yeah, I've seen her ride that, so I'm not.
You're the only one that loped her.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Really, she doesn't give herself enough credit. She's actually good, but she's used to her horse, you know.
You look so concerned. There you go.
Like,
Animal, what are you doing?
Yeah, she's spicy pepper jack.
Bree's feeling a little spicy today. But look at her go. She's broke under saddle now. I still think she's an English horse.
She'd be cute English.
She'd kill in the dressage arena.
Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Look at that trot. She's so cute. Oh my gosh.
No.
She's so cute.
No. Double branded beast.
She's so freaking cute, man. I think this is the cutest horses you've ever had. You know what?
Look at her.
Four-legged, odd-toed uncle.
She's so cute. You remember this camera? Yeah. We
Like,
used,
oh gosh.
This is all I taught you about. You just really fucked that up real bad.
This is Bree, for anyone that doesn't remember.
Like I said, just
what's her current name?
Something starts to bother her, annoy her until it doesn't.
Kaylin.
Shut her down, like,
She's
whenever she starts to
still
act
the dorky little baby that I know.
So the audio on this got really corrupted because it was super windy and the car was beeping the entire time because the door was open, and I didn't realize that till after.
You have like the car door right next to it, so if you like crop it, there was a really cute picture when you were kind of looking at her and she was kind of like looking at you, and it just looked majestic.
She was just trying to hold on for dear life.
I kind of like.
Well,
It
sucks that was beeping the whole time. I'm sorry.
How long is it gonna take to?
I don't know. I'm trying to get.
Yeah, so I was just explaining that this is Bree. I had her tip trained, and then Jessica got her from me. Jessica got her broke under saddle and then found this family for her. This family was just a little bit, I think it was too inexperienced with green horses, so Jessica took her back probably like 2 weeks after this was shot, and then found an amazing home for her, and she is really thriving in that new home. It's always such a treat for me to be able to see my horses and see how they're doing, and this was when she was only under saddle for maybe like 2 months at this point, I think. So she was doing pretty well, but it was definitely super fun getting to see her. I really wish the audio wasn't corrupted here, but that's the best I can do.
Horse, I thought, she was in a place where she needed something that was more
Hi, kid.
quicker and had more
She's so
speed, 'cause he was more
sweet.
woven, though.
I'm waiting for her to like knock my head out.
Were lied to. by
She's a
Brian.
mouthful of your hair. Just eat my hair.
We were told
That's
that
cool too.
Yeah, but she's in Florida still and being really awesome, and she was the first one I got to visit this year. It was just cool. Yeah, she's my double branded girl. She also was like misaged. So I think her brand says she's 7, but she's like 4 right now. But yeah, this is Bree. When I went up to North Carolina for my clinic, I was able to visit Clementine, who, if you didn't know, Clem was my first ever tip Mustang. I think I've only had 2 tip Mustangs now. I've had 3. Okay, so I've had a couple tip Mustangs, but she was my very first one. So actually, Bree was one of my other tip Mustangs. So this video is just revisiting 2 of my tip Mustangs. I really love my tip ones, but I'm definitely not as like connected to them as I was with all of my makeover ones, like Fiesta and Boo. And I definitely was excited to see Clem. So if you don't know about Clem, she was actually a couple of my first YouTube videos on this channel. I think I have 3 weeks with her in videos on here, and it kind of highlighted what I did with her. But she actually ended up in a really tough situation. I'm not going to put any pictures in from when I had her initially or that whole rescue case, because there's a whole nother video on my channel on that. Let me see what it's titled really quick. I think the video is from June. Rescuing my tip Mustang Clementine. Looks like it just says I posted it 214 days ago. That's not helpful. Whatever, the math is there. So I helped her get out of that situation, which is where I found Emily, who has her now. And Clem actually will be available for adoption or sale or something like that in the future. So if you are interested in her, feel free to send me a message and I'll direct you to Emily. But it was nice to see her again.
Hi. You look so good. I literally, when I was getting her from my friend after she got her, I was not sure it was actually her.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, those pictures that I saw from when you had her, I mean, that muscle tone is still not developed where it was.
Yeah. It's the neck is what I think is like.
Yeah,
but she looks like her again now. How was she to body club?
she was fine. I mean, I didn't even try her legs. I didn't want to get into a battle I couldn't finish, but she was fine. It was great. I thought she'd been sensitive around her belly because she's pretty sensitive around that flank area.
Yeah.
But she was fine.
Is that the only other Mustang you have right now? And then that one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Did you work your new one yet today?
Not yet.
No.
Yeah, it's the worst thing you can do is let them sit. I like how Emily works. She's very methodical. Like she's not getting. He's not sucking wind. Oh my God, it's gonna eat me.
Oh, Clem. She's like, I know I'm not supposed to move. I know I'm really not supposed to. I'm really.
Feels weird on her.
I'm not moving.
Huh?
It probably feels weird on that hair.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not moving, I promise.
So funny.
Does she like being in a stall? Actually, yes. It's weird. I've never had a horse that really likes being in a stall. I'll put her out in that small pasture by herself and she'll pace, like, bring me back in.
Do you want me to lock it or does it?
It didn't lock, I tied it.
Cam.
It was so smooth. I put any quarter horse to shame, really. It's so comfortable to ride.
These are my 2 tip Mustangs. Thank you for watching. I am super excited to continue visiting my Mustangs. I feel like I definitely visit my makeover Mustangs or tip Mustangs more than most Mustang trainers. It makes it a lot easier because I get comments on videos sometimes and they're like, oh, how could you let them go? Or how can you create that bond with a horse and then let them go? And it's not like I have a choice. I can't afford to have that many horses. It wouldn't be fair, or we'd end up in a situation like Clementine ended up in. And I will not do that to a horse. I'm not going to hoard horses just for the sake of just having them when I can't afford them. That's not practical. So it definitely makes it a lot easier that most of the owners are willing to let me come and visit and say hi. And thank you for watching and subscribe for future videos.